And we're back with more Nightfall shenanigans. The ghost, not yet paired to a light bearer, has not been physiologically damaged, but its shell's operations have become dimmed. Interesting. Well, I mean, the key is it reversible is my core question right now. So this will be interesting to watch. See what happens. Dredgen Bael's orbital weapon has shorn this guardian's paracausal soul apart. You sense no light within his body. Okay, so no, that's a permanent thing. Okay, so actual threat. This was Berlioz, the ghost you had met when you first landed on Tharsis. His ghost shell cracked when it impacted the ground. It shows no signs of life. Cool. Well, there's a crucible shell. Zval's office in the tower. Oh. Through another loading screen so soon. All right. I guess we can also rank up. I guess potentially, maybe. I don't know. I think the set's cool. I don't know what it's supposed to reference. I actually don't know what it's referencing, but kind of dig it. Having fun. I'm honestly having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. Trying not to fall asleep on some of the normal mode activities. So that's why I'm playing on Legend when I can. Give me a little bit of something to do. We need to untrack that. Yeah, I need to do so much shit. The second time a ghost of that shell dies, one got witnessed. I think so. I mean, I think it's just a crucible shell, right? I remember. His office is the elevator on the bridge, I think. I love how it spawned us down here instead of right up top. Not McDonald. I want to see when we actually... I don't know if we would it would appreciate the tower, right? The old tower, because we technically see it in 0 hour. I don't know if they'd bring it back. Place it only to speak then. While his eyes narrow at the dead ghost, you've laid on his desk, his shoulders slumped. Honor showed me feeds of Ground Zero and Tharsis, so many lights lost. I didn't want you chasing the Barrett Imperium because I thought Earth was more important. So I think you're right. The city is in unrest. I can't spare anyone else to assist you, but someone has to stop them. It has to be you. I know the Drifter has left you to pursue his vision. We'll defend Earth's orbit from the Imperium. You don't get a ship above us. I love how every time you go next, it resets his animation. Find Drifter, find wherever they're building Nightfall Station, and destroy it. And the derelict. Girl show from year one, you start with the ghost shell. I think his name is Last City Protector. I could have swore it was a pre-order shell. Let me go check collections really quick. Flare. Not in flares. Where the fuck is it? Equipment? Yeah, it's under equipment. Yeah, Last City shell. Well, that's the competitive shell. Yeah, this is just Last City shell, right? Yeah. What was the Kill Tracker Go shell? I don't even remember that one. I think I have it. I'm somehow missing this one. That's the only one I'm missing from year one. Bro, we can get a ghost with a hat. Kind of like that one.
Guardian, someone's on the line.
I move at such a slow pace, like 0.01%.
I bring unsettling news. The Dredgen's weapon could only have come from beyond our dimensionality. To uncover truth, I contacted the emissary of the Nine.
Right on time. Hey there, Guardian. Miss Morn. Did you start?
Yes. I required audience with the Nine, and the emissary agreed to assist the investigation. Guardian, you must know what we have gleaned.
I'm ready. Hit me with this. What you got?
I suspected we needed 6. The last emissary to channel them was Zur, and, well, left him changed.
The emissary and I opened the connection. I invoke you 6 to answer for transgression.
The Outer 9 are difficult to translate. They aren't like the 9 we can have a conversation with. 6 is alien.
Abject disinterest. Invocations absent of purpose.
I inquired his involvement with Dredgen Bael.
Audience is not devoid of charge.
I could feel myself losing hold on reality. 6.
Physics is Saturn, right?
Enough! Tell us of your intentions with Dredgen Bael.
I have a message for the weapon.
You, Guardian.
A weapon is requisite. In the distant future, we set about selection by right and by trial. A weapon was chosen, not by all, not by me. The Outer loose a more compliant tool. A weapon the Outer command. Your Dredgen. Its knees bent and rings kissed. We gifted Bael the station core. With Three's death, protection negated. Prophecy is certainty.
That's a big ship.
Our liberation demands causation. Volition does not exist. You will smear Bael into unrecognizable meat. For continued alignment, the Outer thank you weapon.
Smear him to meat.
In place.
But his strength was too great. 6 departed, but left us with what you must know. The Outer 9 have crafted your shadow.
Okay. Interesting. So they crafted a champion to test us, right? Tharsis Outpost. I mean, we have to be getting near the end. Yes, and the Outer 9 have always been weird, even by 9 standards. They've always been far more physical and challenging and powerful than the Inner 9, whose presence is more muted and audible. I think it's interesting. I think that we're going interesting places. I think that we're going some interesting places, and I'm curious to see where they're going to take it. No, I mean, this very much has Destiny on it. And it is, yeah, Star Wars themed, flavored, but it's not detracting from the actual story, which I'm actually very, very happy about. Just looks like a tiny AK. Balanced heat weapon, increase damage versus powerful combatants, very low heat gen. So it's a boss. You want to go use it's a boss killer. Well, it also has target lock on it too. Sword logic is with this weapon grant bonus damage. Tap the trigger. Sword logic would probably be good for an all rounder.
Guardian, someone's on the line.
Hey, hero. I can still fix this. No one else has to die.
Bael does.
Oh, no. Why isn't Blue answering my calls? She won't talk to me.
You know what I told the Vanguard the moment you sauntered into town?
Get off my line.
I told them your ideas were dangerous. That you were going to take us back to the Dark Age. Now Bael, following in your footsteps, has butchered whole fire teams of Guardians and Ghosts.
I was put here to deal with him. It has to be me.
You don't reason with a light like that. You bury him, and you take the ghost apart.
What else am I supposed to do? I did everything they told me. Everything! That 9 in Bael's head told me either I lead the Imperium, or Eris dies. How is that a choice?
Unprincipled coward. That vision is playing you right into their hands.
You won't tell me. Blue won't talk to me. What am I supposed to do?
You really don't know. You are the most authority-resistant, rule-breaking swindler in the city. What does that man do to a god?
Con him.
The heat weapons are pretty spiffy. I'm enjoying them. Well, I'm actually using the main one right now because I got it off that drop. Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now either, because it seems like we're approaching the end of the quest chain. And I hear, well, oh no, we're on 19 of 45. I don't even know if we're halfway. Fuck. 45 steps. I mean, that's fine. Oh boy, I'll have episodes. Decrypt plans. Thank you, Blue.
That splicer shank is worse grammar than Vex milk. But sure knows its way around Imperium encryption. Okay, let's see. Oh, son of a... Nightfall Station doesn't just have a light-killing payload. Theoretically, it nullifies the darkness as well. That warship fired a prototype, but this finished version has remote attack capabilities. This thing could target a home from anywhere. According to this data, it's not finished. Yet. And no idea where they're building it. As for Drifter, I'm done with that guy. You all can field his calls.
I mean, I think people like it. It's a Drifter-focused season. Drifter's setting up for a comm behind Imperium lines. Traveler protect us. But I don't see a better lead. With that Nightfall weapon operational, the full station is out there somewhere. Drifter's left us a contact within the Tharsis Reformation. His contact claims have a way to help us locate Imperium shuttle. Let's find him. Antiope was Zephyrus in the cantina. Or Zephyrus. Probably Zephyrus. I love them. They're just shitters. Fantastic. Zephyrus, autonomous mind. Is he holding a Fatebringer? What is he holding? Is that a Vault of Glass? Is it the Vault hand cannon? Drifter tells me you're in need. I would exploit your need, but he helped us escape the conductor. For that, I will assist you. You require an Imperium shuttle. I will leverage deceit, ensure you obtain it. I will distract Imperium agents in a game of chance. You will plant trackers in their territory during the game. The trackers will analyze the supply lines, locate a shuttle, hang these banners to advertise the game as entrapment. That is Fatebringer. I fucking love this. I love it. This is perfect. I was not expecting to shitpost with autonomous Vex. That's really cool. I'm super into that. What a cool guy. Well, guys, because Vex are not the machine, but they're the tiny nano beings inside the Vex milk, inside the Vex. So what a cool collective. Those banners you erect to convey visual sensors, they will turn a game of chance into an authoritative victory. Back as you plan to help ascertain the location of the Imperium shuttle, my collective has been attracted from the totality. Their fashion is exquisite, but they covet our land. To prepare you for this assignment, our reformancer shall arm with our latest defensive raiment, a statement to the syndicates that you service us. And we visit the Reformance Romancer. What a cool goblin. Reformance Romancer greets you with a dramatic flourish of his garments. This unit designated Guzang currently serves as the Reformancer. It has a unique and pleasing degree of outro, just like Guzang itself. You're extremely puncturable Guardian unit. Flammable too. In our experience, might I suggest this defensive tool or organization is willing to part with as a token of equivalent exchange? Guzang focuses on your exotic armor for a moment too long as you take the deflector unit, then it's snapbacks to yours. May this improve your odds. Vex Deflector calls a defensive Vex Deflector dome that absorbs and reflects incoming fire. Targets who pass through the dome are damaged and jolted. Give me that shit. 100%. Vex using Vogue weapons could go this hard. I kind of dig it, though. Like, I actually kind of dig it. Not expecting it, but I'm super okay with it. Strafing run is 2, right? So we need Vex Deflector and give me my strafing run. I didn't know I needed that, but I'm glad that I now know that I needed that. That is a unequivocal W for Destiny. I will give them the W on that one. Each Vex is a different version of the hand cannon too. That's so fucking cool. Deflector's pretty good. It's a bubble you can shoot out of. I'm into that. I'm seeing if I can upgrade it. I'm seeing what my credits are like right now. Oh, jack shit. Never mind. But yeah, I will upgrade that at... Oh, I'll probably upgrade it at the actual thing. That's fine. Give me my cores. On Europa. I mean, it's pretty quick, all things considered. What is this? What is this new LMG? What is the pass? What is the... So... Meaning, so it's what? Strand.
Emissary, Commander Zavala has instructed me to seek your counsel. What connection is there between the Nine and the Worm Gods?
Let me go ahead and claim it. Nine and the Worm Gods. We're getting some deep lore here. I'm into it. The most lived...
Guardian?
So space assault, yeah.
I wish I was sending you to take Dredgen Bael apart piece by piece instead of locating an Imperium shuttle. He should feel every moment of pain he's caused. But our next steps cannot be taken recklessly. I'm legitimizing this operation so the Vanguard can engage. But I've learned the hard way. The cost of overreaction. Find his channel. I want to speak to him personally.
After learning stasis, kinda. All right, let me read this really quick. So I'm actually here. So, Service of Luzaku. This one made it for you. Brings death, yet promises nothing beyond. So I don't know what the catalyst does yet. That's whatever later in the season pass. Fluted barrow, accurized round. Gonna get some pretty decent distance on this thing. Meeting making. Final blows of this weapon create a threadling nest that periodically spawn threadlings. Final blows of the weapon create when near an existing threadling nest. Create a threadling instead. Okay. This could be dumb as fuck. Dichotomous thinking is the trait. Hitting targets with this weapon builds a restorative charge. Hip firing at allies while this weapon is charged heals them. Does not expend ammo. And fills this weapon's magazine from reserves. Rapid healing increases weapon damage as brought threadlings from your... How broken is this thing? Because depending on, like, a couple factors, this thing could probably be dumb as fuck. Like, that is actually a little disgusting. Strand is gonna go fucking bonkers this season. That is almost not okay.
Meanwhile, they nursed stasis into the ground when it was already struggling.
Yeah. Nova Positor kills the threadling dispenser while it heals, creates more threadlings. I'm gonna have fun with that this season. I'll have fun when I figure out what I'm doing for Strand this season.
At last. Commander, you know all new lights, do you not? Of the ones I slaughtered, who are you closest to?
There is nothing human of you left. Cease operations, or the Vanguard will annihilate the Imperium.
No.
No. I love it. He's just shittier Kylo Ren. I'm kind of into it, though. Here's Samochi. Thanks for the follow. Yes, that is a wall. Oh, there's shit under here. This is new. It's just Hoth tunnels. We're in Hoth now. Okay. Well, here's your episode 5 mission. That was not what I wanted. Where's my dome? Where did my dome go? Dome Doko. That looked like a strafing run. That was not the button for that. How to feel like a Gambit player's scorn. You know, what Gambit players still exist? Thank you for being awesome content. I've been obsessively watching your reactions each for a good half a year. Awesome, man. Seriously, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to show up when I can. We actually doing reactions the past couple days, but sometimes I feel like I can take a little bit of a breather and play some games. So sometimes I pop out here, but I definitely appreciate it. Glad you've been enjoying. I need you. It's a big boy. I'm gonna toss that out. God, even 160 grenade is just fucking, or 160 super is fucking. No, sorry, I have 120 super. Because I have 160 grenade. 160 grenade just fucking works. Grab that. I love hearing the little bits of the Star Wars notes and melodies being woven in. I love it. I'm having a blast with this. Well, that's wave 3 of 3. I think there's just one or two things left in the wave. Yeah, there's some stuff left in the wave. Get that done. Oh, my fucking audio equipment came in today from fucking Sweetwater. So I need to open that, because that's a very spicy package. I need to open that the next probably when I stop streaming tonight. I need to go set up some of my stands and shit. I was not expecting it to arrive here that quick. Hello, Mr. Flamethrower. Goodbye. Is that an emergency fucking power on? Out of here with that.
Weapon. You know what it means to be chosen. You understand?
I know it.
Being a vessel means being in constant pain. The pain is proof I am needed. I'm proud of the fate that was chosen for me. But the cost. Weapon. What's been taken from you? You can't remember, can you? The light erases the good with the bad. You'll never know.
It's a Destiny expansion that happens to have Star Wars woven in rather than a Star Wars expansion that happens to be Destiny. Yes, and that was my worry.
At least my partnership with Six is temporary. Perhaps yours is too.
Destiny 4 coming out Saturday. Oh, cool. I will probably give a full 4 days before that reaction comes out, because that one I want to wait a little bit on, especially because it's a Fran project and I like their work. I want to make sure it has pretty optimal time in the algorithm before putting a reaction out. Cargo loaded. Where am I? Where am I running to? I'm running all the way here. Same thing if I run, I'm pretty sure they fall. No, you can actually run with these ones. Okay. Holy fuck, if I can hit my shots. Was curious on Kipler if that's okay. I remember some of your older vids, you had a V-Roid model. When did you get the live 2D model you're using now? It looks really good. I got that. I'm trying to remember. I think that was at the tail end of 2023, I think. Just wanted something a little different, right? Rather than being just generic cat. Being something a little unique. I talk about it a couple times as well, where Shadow Dragon from L5R, among other things, did serve as inspiration for it. But it's been a thing for a while now. I have been flirting with the idea of a 3.0 model, because V-Roid was 1.0. I mean, technically, if you want to go like 0.1, there was a post on that a while ago. So V-Roid was version 1. This is V2. Been debating on getting a V3 done, but part of that is just cost benefit. A couple other things in the background. Been trying to figure out if I want to actually go ahead and make a V3, especially because like anytime you rebrand as well, or I guess not even necessarily rebrand, but anytime you get a new model, it kind of throws people off, and that's not necessarily a negative. It's just people aren't like there are people who genuinely like Kip 1.0. They're like V-Roid Catboy. They absolutely loved it. I mean the model was great. I think that I like V2 better, and that's just like, yeah, do you like it? Yes, no, right? So everyone has different preferences. The trailer's out. Oh, fuck yeah. Yeah, I will get to that one when it comes out then. But that will not come out until 4 days have passed. I'm not in need of metrics that badly. Don't get me wrong, I like metrics, but I'm not in need of metrics that badly. That's immune. Damn, I was thinking I could hit that. Alright, what's the mechanic here? Man, personally, has got me, potentially glad to see you want to get models like that as you go. It definitely going to be a pretty expensive expenditure. Is why some people hold off on models. I also just, I don't know, I like consistency, right? So one of those things where I just want to make sure that, you know, like, it's not super confusing to somebody to show up, you know, to 4 different videos and there being like 4 different models, right? Like, I honestly still need to get more mileage out of the waifu model because I think it's really fucking funny to shitpost with. I actually really enjoy it. But I definitely don't pull it out as much as I probably should or could. Just keep those war beasts around to pester you. backing you have. Yeah, I'm surprised Patreon has done what Patreon has done so far. We're up to over 100. There's a couple I've noticed as well. Like if I mean, like people do have weekly submissions. I noticed there's a couple people who are definitely like subscribed, but they're not sending in submissions, and like that's fine. I just want to make sure that like, you know, make sure you're sending in submissions. I will get to them when I physically can. But one of the ones was like 4 weeks ago or something like that. So just making sure that people know that like if you're subscribed, you get a weekly thing up to 40 minutes. So making sure that people are logging that and making sure that people have that all lined out. And we'll see. I'll take it by ear. I'll play it by ear. If I get like, you know, 200 subscribers, might not necessarily be feasible to do 200 videos a week, right? Like at that point, something would have to be figured out. Eventually, I will finish this activity. Ah, should have held that grenade. Oh, fuck off. I wasted my super on that.
Guardian, that cargo has the shuttle logs you came for. Keep it safe. Enough of the old man whispering in your ear.
Cargo thing is called Tough Guy, Lamau.
Tell me what it's like to kill a god.
Amazing.
To feel the life force of an all-powerful being drained by your own hand. You've done it so many times. Does it lose its luster after a while?
You start turning them into guns and the guns get nerfed.
What you saw at Tharsis was a demonstration of eclipse energy. It negates paracausal power completely. A perfect, targeted, bloodless kill.
Is he trying to kill the 9?
Death is an offering to something greater than myself. You speak of tithes. Who do you tithe to? I am the hand which pens the book of the alchemist. I tithe to 6 of the 9, and he rewards me with strength. This is what 6 learned from the king's echo drifting among his rings. With enough strength,
ooh!
The doorway and be liberated at last.
Is that the sword logic from Oryx? Did 6 learn from Oryx? That's fucking disgusting if so. We're doing the Kreia thing? Kinda. The king floating on Saturn's rings. Yeah, that's fucking Oryx. There's no proper noun there. No capital K. But I mean, who else would he be talking about reasonably? So that's interesting. Punk ass 6 and 9 is trying to get enough paracausal power to use the light to become a physical entity. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Okay, so we have to charge the lingering dread sights. Ooh, glad I didn't go after that one. That charge. Looks like that should be doing. That should do it.
But should it?
Yeah, no, it's the last 15% I needed. Fucking warped away, and I needed them over there to actually hit them. Because the Allison is actually offering continuity relevant to whatever wacky premises she wrote. I think it's just honestly interesting. Very interesting to see this. And then we go through to extract these. We're gonna go far first. I love that. I hate the vignetting. I hate the effect, but I think it's fun. I think it's neat. It means I'm wondering if they're gonna do something where they do an effect like that, but it if you carry too many, it actively crushes you.
Nope.
That'd be funny. Legendary modifier overburdened. If you get overburdened, you just go to a complete standstill like Morrowind. Because remember, all you Skyrim players have it fucking lucky. Back in my day in Morrowind, if you got over encumbered, you couldn't just drop items, and you couldn't drop. Huh?
Most games, if you're over encumbered, you just can't move.
Yeah, but Skyrim fucking broke that, where they're just like, nah, you can move now. You just move at like significantly nerf speed. Back in Morrowind, it actually was like it could actually kill you in Morrowind. You pick up a fucking flower, and suddenly you're carrying too much, and therefore you just like crush it.
I can't remember if it was like that in Fallout 3 or not as well. I think Fallout 3 you couldn't move, and then after that you could.
I think it just stopped you. I don't think it actually hurt you.
In Conan, if you the more stuff you have on you, you can actually turn yourself into a weapon. If you fall on top of somebody with a shit ton of stuff in your inventory, you'll crush them to death.
That's funny as fuck.
There's actually a Steam achievement for killing somebody by crushing them.
That's hilarious. We're gonna payday this. We're gonna see if we can payday this. Payday 2 has taught me well. Well, let's see if it actually works. Yep, nope, the item stays there. Dumb as fuck. Payday 2 logic wins again. Yep, and then you just ladder it like that. Yep, I'm moving bags of cocaine again. It was Fallout 3 that started that. But Morrowind came before 3, I thought.
Morrowind did come before 3.
Yeah.
It was Morrowind, then Fallout. Which came first, Fallout 3 or Oblivion?
Oblivion came first, and then Fallout 3.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah, those always weirds me out.
I think they launched like maybe like the same year. Just before the...
They launched pretty close to each other, but Oblivion did come first. I can't remember what it was. There's something in Oblivion system that's like, oh, it's super dated. I think it's the leveling system specifically or something. I don't remember. But point being, Fallout 3 actually kind of addresses some of the things that Oblivion did.
I'm excited for that Fallout 3 remaster.
I'd play it. I'd be down.
They announced it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Like, Fallout 3 had probably... I'm also probably looking at this through, like, fucking nostalgic goggles. Fallout 3 had, like, probably, like, one of the best wastelands in story. And, like, all the fucking side quests. Also, ironically, I think it had the most actual fucking settlements in a Fallout game.
Maybe. 3, I think. I don't know. I'm enjoying New Vegas. When I eventually get back to my playthrough of New Vegas. I'm enjoying New Vegas. I think I like it more than 3.
You need to do Tale 2 Wastelands so you don't have to pick.
That's also fair.
Why pick when you can have both?
Yeah.
You get Fallout 3 with all the improvements from New Vegas. It's a win-win situation because Fallout 3 definitely had the better story than New Vegas, but New Vegas had the better gameplay mechanics.
Well, you know what? Bethesda keeps, remaking and remastering shit. Where's my fucking New Vegas remake, huh?
Not gonna happen because it wasn't Bethesda.
Yeah. It wasn't Obsidian.
It was Obsidian. And Obsidian's been living off of the fucking goodwill making Fallout New Vegas for a long time now, despite the fact that all their previous games have all sucked.
I don't even know what the fuck they did after New Vegas.
Pillars of Eternity, I think, was them, which it had some fans.
Yeah, I heard it's a
but their latest, their latest like disappointments were Outer Worlds 2, and I honestly didn't care for Avowed.
That was them? Outer Worlds 2?
That was, Outer Worlds is Obsidian.
Oh, okay. Weird. Okay.
And Avowed was supposed to be their magnum opus, but I honestly didn't care for it. I got halfway through it and I just put it down and didn't go back.
Interesting. Bro, I'm literally running out of ammo. Please. I can only kill so many of you fucks. You all get to live today. Avowed was a big disaster. I vaguely remember. If you asked me to tell you what the game was, I could not tell you. It's like botched by focus direction during development. This doesn't surprise me. Todd, tell us lies. Tell me sweet little lies every time, Todd. Literally just shits out a fucking moat. It's really funny to me.
Lightless Zavala, the people of the last city are governed by immortals we did not elect and who do not step down. You may paint yourselves as saviors, but the truth of your autocracy is shame. After all, the Nightfall weapon will not hurt you. Not anymore. You have given everything. What's left for you to prove?
Only justice for the Guardians, and ghosts you have slain.
That's just a fucking missile. When the fuck can we use this? Can I get that as a gun, please? Can we make the fucking whiz popper meme? Just pick a fucking rocket pistol that just shoots that, please? Managed to make a game less interactive than Fallout 4 or Skyrim. Every time I hear about Fallout 4, I hear how people like it, but then I ask about, like, the gameplay, and all I hear is, like, well, the game could have done this better, or it wasn't quite good enough in certain ways.
The issue with Fallout 4, honestly, was the map. Like, it was boring. They did a bad job with the Commonwealth. It was very boring. There wasn't as much storytelling. There wasn't as many quests, and it felt empty. Like,
yeah, that sounds about right.
They cut. They also. It just had a bad story. If it had a much better storytelling, if there was a lot more like player agency to it, if the karma system still existed. There's just a lot of systems from older Fallout games that got cut that would have been better served for remaining in the game, would have made it a lot more fleshed out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the thing that Fallout 4 did well was gameplay. Like the gameplay improvements were great. People like the modding system for guns. People like the improved gunplay. The settlement building system was genius. It was a great fucking addition. The junk system was a great addition. Like all that useless junk from the previous games now actually serves a purpose. Yeah. But just the story itself just fucking sucked. And after a while, then everywhere in the map starts to look the exact same. There really just isn't much storytelling or quests going on.
Yeah, that would honestly really turn me off from wanting to play the game, if I'm being completely honest. Like, at least Fallout 3 has some variety. Like, it feels empty, but it feels empty on purpose. Like, it's empty in the right ways. Oh, wrong interact point.
Like, don't get me wrong, like, there are mods that fix that. Like, Beantown and Interiors and Tales from the Commonwealth both are mods that went a long way towards fixing that issue.
What is that? It's not a Vex Mytho class. What is that?
But no, there's just too much map that felt like you should have been able to explore it but couldn't. And the part that you could just all look the same.
New Vegas definitely felt like the better story, or had the better main story. I could honestly, from what I've seen, and what I've heard, because I think I've seen pictures from TV. If he has a Fallout 4 video, I'm pretty sure I've seen that. Yeah, I would agree with that. Just from not playing it and kind of like having a basic understanding of how progression, like the factions, I think don't even feel like factions in it, if I understand that correctly.
No, Fallout 4 2 is like all the previous Fallout games had a big emphasis on playing nice with factions, like faction reputation, all that. And Fallout 4, like I said, like with the karma system, they just throw that shit out the window. It doesn't mean shit anymore.
Yeah.
Like, you can be as friendly with all the factions as you want. You don't have to, you can be friendly with everybody. You couldn't do that in New Vegas. Like,
no.
Caesar's Legion or NCR, you were friendly with one or the other. The moment you became friendly with one, the other's trying to murder you. You can be friends with everybody in Fallout 4 until you get to the end of the main quest line and you have to choose.
I feel like
otherwise, there's literally no fucking consequence for being friendly with everybody.
I feel like that's a Todd-ism, though, right? Because I like that this fucking Vex is dealing cards. That's amazing. I feel like that's a Todd-ism because you don't even have to be a mage to be Archmage anymore. Not in Oblivion. Did he not have a direct hand in that? Todd being notoriously a Berserker player, like a Barbarian player? Like, that might be a Todd-ism. But then again, I can't tell because of how hyper-corporate everything's gotten. Is this a... the fucking Destiny 2 meme. If you're not shooting, you're not having fun. Make sure their players are shooting, Guardian. Right? Like, if you're not shooting, you're not having fun. If you're not able to romance or do whatever all the factions, if you're not able to just work with all the factions, does that mean the player's not having fun? I don't know. I have very interesting thoughts going into Morrowind when I finally do go into Morrowind, because I very much want to see the house bickering back and forth, all of the houses of Morrowind, and how they just backstab each other. I'm very excited for that. Let me get through this really quick. Trackers have profited us. The Drifter is certain the shuttle you seek is on Europa. I've informed your Praxic enforcement entity. Return in a functional state so that we may profit again. I'm for it. I'm for capitalism robots. I think they're cool. Lore-wise, Fallout 4 has so much interesting stuff happening that you never anticipate in a couple years before the game begins. I think that pisses me off. Like, that sounds bad. Like, well, some of the cut stuff also.
I just gave the worst advice of my life. Told Drifter to do what he does best. Con Bael, the Nine, and the Imperium. I hope the city doesn't end up paying for it.
Yeah, that's pretty bad advice.
Just sent us intel on a hidden Imperium base on Europa, made to look decommissioned. But it's directly connected to their supply line.
Hey, I'm here. Have to get back undercover soon, but I'm staying so I can figure out what Six is doing with Bael and how to undermine Nightfall when you get here.
You look ready for some action. Good. That makes one of us. The plan is to hit and fade, assault the firebase, and steal a shuttle in the chaos. Drifter insists we'll need it. Assuming I haven't doomed us by advising Drifter to destroy the Imperium by being himself, unleashing a Drifter racket on terrorists with a light-eating superweapon. Good hunting, Guardian.
Yeah, it is good to note. Interesting to note that the Lightless will not be affected by said superweapon, which is very interesting. As an empty glass on the bar behind Anar, she pushes away as you approach. Her hands are steady. Guardian, as much as I hate, love to find that bastard and wring his neck. We can't. Spits the words like a curse. Not while Nightfall's still in the sky. Taking that weapon down has to be our top priority, so let's get started. Did they ever address the red... So, like, you know how they had the Red War thing? Where they fucking put the funny on the Guardian, or sorry, on the Traveler? Did they ever follow that up in a season? I'm sure they did. However, we are running into... We're running into time. I don't know... What step are we at? I'm trying to gauge time, because we're in that weird, like, I could technically do it. That's not the right screen. 28 of 45. Let's go ahead and do this mission, then. Because that'll bring me a little over an hour. And that's fine. Fuck Caesar's Legion, but also fuck the NCR. They aren't as bad as Caesar's Legion. Nah, see, it's what's the funny one with the plane, the cons or whatever. I don't remember the faction. No, Badger touched them on it. I don't know if it's the Boomers. It's the ones that get the fucking plane running at the end of their.
Yeah, the Boomers. They run Dallas Airport base.
Oh. Yeah.
You mean the fucking cons? They're the ones that look like fucking Mongols.
Must destroy that.
Oh, they were the cons, if I'm being honest. I don't fucking know the factions.
The first step is stealing
the factions are like, but the names aren't very creative. They're very much what you get.
No, I'm aware.
Right now. It's the perfect time to strike.
That
we are not playing right
you know what? I think the best faction is Father Elijah. He's the best faction.
Just in time. Valask, Miss Ido. Thank you for the pronunciation tips.
Not even a faction. He's just Grandpa got kicked out of the Brotherhood.
Technically, he is a faction because he has a unique ending.
Be constrained. Look after yourself out there.
That nobody gets, so it doesn't count. Obscure.
You know what? Maybe you need to get that ending. Maybe it'll change your mind. I don't even know how you get that ending. It's some weird jank you have to do in.
You're never gonna not convince me to not lock him in the vault or shoot him.
Locking him in the vault is pretty funny. I wish I could have done that. I struggled for like an hour and a half, like an absolute loon, trying to do the whole body loot trick because of the door. I'm not a stealthy player. I'm not a smart player. It's interesting seeing us going back to Europa. I like that they're utilizing old locations. I like that this very easily could just be filler content, and I'm really glad that it didn't just become filler content. So I'm actually super into that. We did destroy the Almighty back when it was a problem, but I don't think it was addressed outside of season. Introduces the battlegrounds where Scions tried to form a coup. Welcome to Hoth, right? I don't know, because like, I mean, what stops Imperium from making another thing that just like steals the Traveler's Light or whatever the fuck happened? Yeah, this is just Hoth. Look at that. It's just Hoth, or specific Warframe planets with the ice tunnels underneath. But yeah, no. Father Elijah is just best ending. He tells everybody just to fuck off. That's his damn now. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. There's no enemies. I am concerned. Oh, there's enemies that way. Sierra Madre is about trying to let go. We proceeded to not let go. No, we did let go. We let go of poverty. That was the lesson, Jack.
My character let go of about like. Let's let go of the hunger pains and about 50,000 caps worth of bullets. They bought the gold.
I got my 50 cal with that one.
Everyone knows Bozar is the only gun you need in New Vegas. Because it's the only gun you need in fucking Fallout 2.
Do melee count as guns? So I was gonna say, is it the shish kebab or whatever, the flaming shish kebab or whatever? That's a classic.
No, Bozar. It's just the fully automatic sniper rifle.
Fucking funny. I feel a little bad because these fucking Cabal aren't attacking me. I feel like I'm just being an asshole. Can't tell if that's intentional because of, like, I don't know, weather, or if they're just bugged. I can never tell with fucking Bungie. I don't know where the fuck I'm even going. That's another one. I fucking missed. I love that they put the V-shaped Cabal faceplate divide. I like that they put that on the mechs. The ATSTs. That's actually really cool. Can I not take out another walker, please? Not yet, at least. I don't think you understand. I'm just a murderer. I fucking saw that Cabal fucking wrong warp. He fucking warped from there over there. It's on my left. That's fucking funny. I don't like that it's giving me this many resources and charges right off the rip. Apparently Xenophage eats the behemoths. Oh my god, that'd be really fucking funny, and that would make a lot of sense too. I fucking love that we still find uses for tennis ball launcher. Headshot on that was actually kind of sexy. Just a fucking Hoth turret. Get out of here. You know, yeah, we haven't seen what's her face. Actually, when was the last time we fucking saw Anna Bray? When's the last time we fucking saw her? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that one bit. Strand hardened behemoth. I don't like that. So they're not shooting me, which either tells me they're bugged or they have a very specific thing that they do. That maybe, like, you get close and they, like, melee you. My fucking super was half his HP. That's disgusting. Why are there so many? Why are there so many ATSTs? I don't want this anymore. Anti-material rifle, high explosive rounds is peak fuck you in New Vegas. Kinda. Because New Vegas introduced round types, right?
Yep, because New Vegas also introduced armor. So where you get the armor threshold and you need different rounds to get through it.
Yeah, that's why fucking Rad Scorpions suck early game.
I actually wish they kept that in 4 and kept that shit going, because I love that. Was like one of my favorite aspects of New Vegas, was actually having to fucking be prepared for what you're fighting.
Well, next time you want Fallout 4, you can just mod that in.
I did, but the problem with modding Fallout 4 is the engine is still shit.
Not to say, did Todd fucking brick your load order?
I'm just, every time I mod it, I get it playing for a while, and then I get headaches from the amount of stuttering, and you can't fix the stuttering just because of how they fucking designed the game. It's always going to be there.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, especially when you're like, you want to like the game, but it's hard to like the game.
No, it takes me out every time, and I'm just kind of done with it.
Just wait until I was gonna say, just wait till Bethesda fixes it, but they'll never fix it.
That's why I'm excited for the Fallout 3 remaster. I mean, I could be like wishful thinking, but I don't see them not adding all the features from New Vegas into Fallout 3.
I don't think they will. I think
it'll
be like Oblivion.
The same game.
I think it'll be Oblivion. Well, and that's the thing as well. They're going to use the same thing, right? They're going to do the whole thing that the Oblivion remake did. So mod support's going to be a little janky.
Well, they also, I don't think they'll do that. They'll go that far. I think they're going to have to completely redesign the game.
It is kind of janky, especially on modern software.
Another thing you got to remember about Fallout 3 too is it didn't have iron sights, so they have to work around that as well.
Oh yeah, definitely a different game, bro. Where the fuck am I going? I keep wandering around and killing shit, but I don't have a fucking waymarker or anything telling me where to go.
I don't know. They're gonna do what they did with the Oblivion remaster Atronarchs. We're just gonna get a caked up Securitron.
You know what? The internet would love that. They would love a dummy thick Securitron. That's why they can't. That's why they can never remake Fallout New Vegas, because they would make the strip Securitron. Howdy, partner. They'd make him incredibly caked up. That's the sole reason.
They'd just kick up Fisto. Let's be honest.
Fallout 4 anniversary broke everything. Every time they fucking updated it, just break shit.
Well, the fucking next gen broke everything too. Next gen didn't even work. Yeah, a bunch of like areas where it was just bricking itself if you were playing unmodded. They just need to leave that shit alone. Just release the next game already.
Am I forgetting Fisto? I don't even know what fucking character you're talking about.
Fisto's the sex bot
Literally,
from the Atomic Wrangler.
no idea what you're talking about.
There's literally a sex bot named Fisto just outside the strip in Fallout New Vegas. He's in the Atomic Wrangler.
I've never seen him then.
How do you play New Vegas and not know about Fisto? He's literally like the community favorite.
I went to the strip. I gambled everything. Won and got kicked out of a casino. And that was it. I don't know.
Didn't even find out about the cannibal cult or
that's
do all the other fun stuff or become a king or
isn't that Gamora?
No.
I don't. Where am I going? What mission? Tell me, where am I going? What is happening here? I found Cabal. I've killed like 3 Cabal camps. Where am I going? Waypoint Doko, please. Where's my pity waypoint? Sparky, thanks for the watch streak. God damn. Side quest to find a Protectron. You repair it. It's named Fisto and send it to the Atomic Wrangler. Okay, that's the thing. The white gloves. Okay, yeah. I don't know. I fucking have trouble being able to like in Bethesda games just going and doing different things. I don't know. I've definitely been playing New Vegas weird. That's why it's been a weird one for me to get back to because I know I'm gonna have to spend 200 hours going through everything. Because I will miss shit. Where am I going? I literally have no idea. I've killed all of your Cabal. Where am I? Where are more Cabal? This is where the 2 was. Post links in here now. No one can post links except for me and maybe mods because it truncates all of them. That's a security thing. Because I don't want some fucking crypto bot coming in here and being like, oh, hey, check out this Kip clip, and it's a fucking phishing link to some crypto thing, right? Kings is Elvis? Oh, I forgot about that.
They're the kings.
I guess, yeah, I mean, it makes sense when you, like, point it out.
They walk around looking like they just jumped out of Greece and they talk like Elvis.
I'm just circling around again at this point. There's got to be something. Because anything's not even spawning. So I'm missing an event flag somewhere.
Ooh, actually. Season 2 of Fallout's also supposed to be premiering in next week, isn't it?
Maybe? Because that was supposed to be premiering with
I think it's December.
The update, right?
Let's check. Dude, if I could premiere tonight, I might go watch the episode now.
It's been almost a whole bottle of vodka. Sounds like you've had a fun night.
December 17th.
Not too far away.
There's only 8 episodes.
I don't even have a... Okay.
Probably not going to watch it till February when all the episodes are out. I want to binge it.
Yeah, I just binge it. Has anyone played this mission yet? What exactly am I supposed to be doing here? Because I don't see any sort of waypoint or anything here. I don't even want to call it bungee jank because I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. I've had a night that has just existed. Fair enough. Sometimes you just got those nights. Getting anything right now, you're fine. Fallout TV show isn't my cup of tea. I mean, I hear it's generally a lot of people like it. I hear it was relatively better received than something like the Halo TV show.
It does a really good job at keeping the of not straying away from the actual setting of the of what it's based off of, as well as leaving the storylines from the games alone. So it's its own thing instead of trying to adapt to one of the game stories. But they keep like the general lore from the games in place. They've made up their own shit, but none of it's been like egregious.
Well, it says out in the cold. Maybe I just need to... Is there a console I need to hit? People liked it, and that's all that matters. Reminds me of the fucking cave under hack dirt in fucking Oblivion. Yeah, the TV isn't a high bar. Yeah. I mean, that's also a...
Right there with the Netflix fucking Resident Evil adaptation. It isn't really a good high bar to fucking clear.
I hear the guy who played Wesker was actually really fucking good. Like, I heard he was really good in terms of performance.
Or what was it? The other one? Netflix adaptation of Cowboy Bebop was also absolutely abysmal dog shit.
I think, didn't the actress get really mad because people were saying that her height didn't match? And they're just like, yes,
I don't know.
Let's go find like a 6'3" fucking woman to cast this, because that makes total sense. I don't know. I haven't heard much
The only
about
redeeming thing from the Cowboy Bebop show was the guy who played Spike and the guy who played Jet were really into the roles. They did a good job with the roles, but the story itself was absolute dog shit and just retconned the anime in so many different ways.
Yeah, not a good look. That's how they bastardized Master Chief. No, you mean Master Cheeks.
He is the war criminal who slept with a prisoner of war, who was a human that the Covenant accepted.
I hate that these memes exist. I hate it.
Oh yeah, and the fall of Reach happened with the UNSC only having one Scorpion to defend the entirety of Reach and like 20 guys.
No, that just makes sense.
The fall of Reach was so fucking stupid in the TV show. Like, where the fuck's like supposed to be the UNSC like military stronghold? They have one Scorpion on a fucking bridge. What the fuck's going on here?
That's our fault as players back in ye olde days, actually playing Reach on the 360, and us making sure to hog all the Scorpions and all of the lasso runs we did. So it's technically our fault as players that the fall of Reach happened in the Halo TV show. That's how they'll spin it. We used up all the fucking munitions and shit.
Like how they killed fucking Keys before he got off of Reach. So they just completely retconned Halo 1. And a death scene for Keys, he literally just stands there while a bunch of jackals stare at him with a dead man switch in his hand after they were just shooting at him for like 5 minutes straight before that. That scene bugs me more than anything, where like literally just middle of firefight and everyone just stops shooting so he can just go walk out in the open and then blow himself up. Like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah. I genuinely don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Like, I have no quest steps. It just says, go ahead and do this, 5-head. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going. This is not a bit. I genuinely am so lost on this mission. Fucking hate Europa. Achievement get tank beats everything. Exactly. Honestly, I could probably boot up fucking Halo 4 right now and clear like the first 2 campaign missions before figuring out where to actually go. That sounds like an infinitely better use of my time without a waypoint here. Holy fuck. I'm going in circles at this point. It's gonna piss me off because I'm going in circles in just the right way, where I will have passed where I'm supposed to go at least 6 times by now. Yeah, I can't interact with anything here. Soft wet and gets everywhere. Still better than sand. At least you can eat snow. Can't really eat sand. Or at least I would not advise it. Maybe the fucking dome? But we already were in the dome. Necklace DNC was shit. I hated that show so much it wasn't even about Dante. It was all just there, plus the Lady Six. What wasn't one of the big things about The Witcher, especially in like some of the later seasons, like 3 and 4? It wasn't. It didn't even have fucking The Witcher in it, or like Geralt was kind of like.
No, it was literally. So season 1 literally adapted the books and like the intro to the first Witcher game, and then after that, the writers decided they were better than the author of The Witcher and CD Projekt Red, and they just went completely off of the lore and started making their own thing. And at that point, Henry Cavill just said, "If you guys aren't going to follow the source content, I'm out too." And he fucking dipped, and they weren't able to replace him. It just went It just went from like really good to just dog shit.
They ended up replacing him. I hear the guy who did it actually is giving a pretty good rendition, but
yeah, but he's not Geralt, and it's also not The Witcher anymore. It's
yeah.
A good comparison would be fucking Velma, where somebody thinks they know better than the source material, and they're gonna fucking do with it as they want.
Velma is just one of those that's like you can point to like how does engagement farming work, and you just point to like Velma like that. Everything about that is just engagement farming, like, and it clearly worked. Didn't it get 2 seasons?
I don't know how it got a second season, considering like I don't want to say anything mean about the person, even though they deserve it, because my understanding is she's a terrible human being. But she's got to be sleeping with somebody to get that second season.
I don't know. I wouldn't.
Because the fucking numbers were not there to support getting a renewal.
So the fun
people
part,
hate watched one episode. They didn't watch the whole series.
So the fun part about that is the Acolyte didn't get. It's not that the season 2 was canceled, but it just didn't get like renewed or whatever. So it effectively got soft canceled. The Acolyte didn't even get a season 2. Fucking Velma got a season 2. So just think about that.
No, like there was nothing about its metrics to justify a second season.
I almost wonder if I've just bugged the mission. Because I don't see anything. Like, there's nothing on the left side of my screen. I just see active modifiers out, just complete out in the cold. I've killed everything on the map. No pity waypoint is showing up. I never chambered the next quest step. Didn't even give me a quest step to start out on. That's fine. We'll go to orbit, and then I can just kill everything again, and then see about that. Let's go ahead and... Where it cut into music. Maybe I just bugged the mission. We're going to cut that there, and well, if you're on stream, hang tight. We'll continue this conversation in a second. If you're on the gaming channel, see you in the next one. Hopefully it doesn't bug out.